Everton fans. That's how many of them are feeling tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. The real good feeling about things at the moment. Julia, thanks very much indeed. Julia Bold at Bramley Moor Dock. How many more thousands of times are we going to be saying that over the next few years? Yeah.
I was hoping she'd be unscrewing a seat and bringing it out for me.
Well, so there we are. That's all happening now. And as I say, it all brings it into focus, of course. The new stadium looks absolutely fantastic. But for the time being, Tony, things are on the up for Everton. A fourth win for David Moyes. You know, it's not easy to get a win at Crystal Palace for anyone. And given, you know, the epic derby match, how big a result was that for Everton?
I think most Evertonians are thinking, Everton's on the up and up, isn't it? It's just such a radical switch since David Moyes come back. You know, I think when it happened, we said, well, some people are sceptical about it, but you think he'd had a handle on this club miles before he came back, really. And I'm sure Seamus Coleman and Leighton Baines have got him up to speed on the players, what the players need, what the players were lacking, what the players wanted. And it's been amazing because up till the point when the previous manager was dismissed, you're wondering, where are we going to get these wins to stay up? And to have won 4 out the last 6 is quite amazing.
Yeah.
But he's just got the players playing with belief again. And that's the thing. I said, under the previous fella, they must have been on a leash and not let go. I think Moyes has quickly assessed the strengths and the weaknesses of the current playing staff, because we've got to remember, it's the same players bar one. And that's Alcaraz, who were there under the previous manager.
And he did well. I was there.
You're just seeing them, and it's great. My lad went down to Palace at the weekend, and he obviously had a great weekend based with the results as well, so that was great. But, you know, Beto's turned into the player we always hoped he would be. Anyone who'd watched anything when he arrived at this club, you saw he was a player who thrived on a ball for him to run onto. And he never got that up till the last few weeks. And you can see how effective he's been. His clinical finish again on Saturday. And you're seeing a different player in him. I think Charlie Alcaraz excites me. I messaged someone on Saturday who said, this is the game he'll shine in when he's starting. And he made one and scored one, so you can't really do an awful lot more than that. And he's up to speed right away, which was good. But the whole side's just looking confident now. Yeah, we did ride our luck a little bit Saturday, because I think the effort that was involved in last Wednesday's game took it out of them. You know, we only had 8 on the bench, and 3 of them had the short kicks on from school, didn't they?
Well, we'll come on to Liverpool's game against Wolves in a sec with Ben. 0800 731 9333. Let's just get the travel.